Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody? You guys doing good? Good, good, that's good. If you look carefully, you may notice a new champion in the Minotaur squad. I did some YOLO pulling yesterday and got something pretty good. It's Venomancer, but the issue still is that I don't have any books whatsoever. And it's so sad. Like, how are you supposed to get books in this game? I don't get it. I don't get it. Give me books, game, thank you. Also, I have a mission to do. I think it's campaign with. Wait, no, it's not campaign. It's just upgrade 5 heroes to 60. So I'm also slowly working up Geo. So now we have Geo, we have Venomancer, and there is one more that you haven't seen. Some consider that champion the best epic hero in the game. I don't think for a early account it's that good. I haven't even touched him. I haven't even geared him. I got Geo ages ago, but I got Venomancer. Not Venomancer, Venomage. And what Venomage has that I really need is decrease attack. Because until now I haven't gotten a decrease attack champion from anywhere. Yo, Bron, how are we doing? Yeah, I got the Venomancer. Venomage. I played too much Dota. There's a hero in Dota called Venomancer. And I keep calling Venomage Venomancer. Yo, Sven, how are we doing? I need to try and start saying Venomage, not Venomancer. I can just about do Minotaur with this squad. I'm not wasting any scrolls or any XP. But yeah, Venomage is getting worked on, then there's something else you haven't seen. Oh. Hey. We also got this lovely lady. Do we have crit damage gloves? With crit rate. Yay, we have one. So yeah, we got Seer and Venomage. And of course there's one shot. Armasator. Not that I'm gonna get the legendary, but yeah. Yeah, I was thinking Seer is more like crowd control, weaken and some damage. She's not actually a wave clear this early. We also have this to claim. Let's do some quick gear cleansing. I'm not gonna keep garbage sets even at 5-star if it's nothing useful. I do need a lot of bottom roll though. Speed crit damage really isn't enough, it has to be crit rate. Unfortunately, you have to have both. I'm just gonna do this first. Relentless and Shield are a bit special that I might need. Everything else here. Perception maybe I keep as well. Bolster I keep. Pinpoint, yeah, sure. Every other 4-star can go, and if there's any 3-star. And it's gone. Any 3-star? Yeah, I'm gonna sell the 3-star shield, not even for set bonus, that's not worth it. Yeah, that's the thing you have to do with shear. It's just ignore the damage aspect, kinda. Right now I'm kinda stuck here. I was thinking that actually what I wanna do is do I want more champions? Actually I don't. I'm gonna start hoarding gems. Because I have Venomage now, who has decreased attack for Clambus. And I have Seer, which is the next guy. So I'm not gonna YOLO all my gems anymore, I am gonna YOLO the shot. Another rare, wow. Need 92. Oh, don't make me do this game, please. No, I don't wanna. Not like this. I don't wanna do a live arena, please. No, don't make me. It's not fun. Straight up not having a good time. Mute the Discord, it's annoying. Live arena could be so good if they did one thing only. And that's give players the option to go for Blitz mode. Blitz mode is 5 seconds first pick, 10 seconds for the next. So 1/6 of what it is now. And that would honestly be enough. Is Apothecary gonna solo the Ronda? Go on. Nah. I don't want to do live arena, it's such a bad time. I guess bronze is fine, everyone just has like 2 nukers and then you see who goes first and the battle is over. I have a big issue with the wait times because people can genuinely waste about 4 minutes of your time per fight if they want to. And it doesn't make any sense. Like the concept is cool. Face people in real time. There's some skill elements to it, not a lot, but some. But the freaking wait time, just no. Yeah, the rewards are also really good. Especially for endgame accounts. Like for endgame it's much better. Because early on the proportional value you get from areas outside of live arena is much higher. But endgame, when you grind 6, 7, 8,000 dungeon runs to get a tiny bit more stats, there's a lot more value in actually just grinding live arena instead. Yeah, like it's mainly gonna be Alice, Wukong, Gale. Then whoever you wanna use as the fourth and fifth. I guess a tanky Takor can make or break the fight pretty easily. Today's plan is just keep on grinding, and then there's the Chimera. Orb of Transfixion. What does Orb of Transfixion do? One day I'll remember like 5% of the relic names. Oh, it's a gem. No, it's not a gem. Wearer has a 10% chance to steal one random buff when attacking a target. This effect cannot be resisted or occurs once per skill. Have any of you gotten rank 5 or rank 6 relics yet? Because I'm nowhere near. Like I can barely make a rank 4. It's pretty insane, like they have to add so many more sources to get the upgrade material. Like surely they have to have some sort of plan. You can't realistically expect people to be okay with 6 to 12 month upgrade time to get one tier 6 relic. Especially when the game is kinda like collect everything, do everything kind of game. Where usually people expect that for everything new that comes up, there's always a way to do everything. Which is why a lot of people are annoyed about Chimera, because it's practically impossible to do every trial. It could be just that it's the next big monetization plan. Sell some upgrade scroll that upgrades your relic to rank 6 and charge 99 bucks each. Because the perceived value of upgrading a relic to rank 6 right now is incredibly high. Like it's ridiculous. Which is why they kinda actually could price it at 99 bucks. I hope they don't, but they might. So how's everyone else's raid journey going? Did you get any luck during the Sacred 2X? I got like 5 Sacreds from Clambos on my main and I didn't get to 1 legendary. It's always a bit sad to pull epics from Sacreds even though it's only 12% chance. But somehow it just hits different when it's 2X and you, for whatever reason you kinda expect to get a lot of legendaries. But the reality is that you won't get that many. But Modo skipped Esme. Yeah, it's painful whenever new legendaries go into the vault. Suspect that they'll revisit the Chimera rewards a bit after it finishes and its last rotation to slow rollout relics. I don't think they wanted endgame accounts to instantly have 6-star relics. But I don't think anybody has 6-star relics. Well, maybe like a couple people who've done every single event so far. There's just no ways to get them. Isn't the highest upgrade item from Chimera like rank 3? Yo Armenian, how are we doing? Yeah, I haven't been streaming for a while either. I only stream 3 days a week now. Well, only and only. Some people only stream once a month. They need to rework the skills that do extra damage to Stone Skin because they're super weak right now. Agreed. Like, you can basically ignore them every single time. They don't actually do anything. It doesn't mean anything if a skill does 100% more damage to Stone Skin, because if I remember correctly, it reduces the damage by like 85%. So if you do 30% instead of 15%, it still doesn't change the fact that it's still 30%. Voltoragi on the challenge account, nice. 2 nightmare. I want a 2 nightmare. One day. Yeah, they did the opposite of giving people too much. Like now you get nothing. It's really demotivating. Like on the free-to-play, when you get your Chimera rewards, it's gonna be at most 1 relic craft and half an upgrade per week. Even on the main, it's not that much. Like, what are you realistically gonna get? 2 rare crafts, 1/3 of 1 epic craft, 1/50th of 1 legendary craft. It's nothing. Have you got shots from clan boss yet? Nope. Not a single shot since this account was started. Not even one. And no, I'm not exaggerating. I haven't gotten a single shot yet. Damn, the dogs are too strong. Not again, dude. I'm just gonna reduce the difficulty. Unless I have the thing to... Oh yeah, that's done. Oh, and I also need to do this. I think this is more than possible. I am kinda considering farming this chick. No, what's for this? Yeah, for this skill. Because the Tagore shield does run out, so it's kinda annoying. We can do this. Also, one thing I'm considering is using my legendary books for epics. I did that on my like OG account, and I kinda wanna do it again. Like, I have barely any books, and the 2 heroes I need to book are Veno and Geo. Like, I have to get this to 3, not this, but this. I have to get this fully booked, and I need to get this fully booked as well. So at the very least I need 6 plus 4, so 10. I need at least 10 epic books, and I don't know how I'm gonna get them. Oh yeah, and I wanted to try this as well. Maybe get to here somehow. I don't know how, but maybe. Just to upgrade some random gear so I get closer to where I wanna be in terms of event points. Well, that's the easiest speed double I've seen in my life. Thank you. Anyone else need plus 16 something? And that's all the money gone. I should have upgraded the boots. I regret everything. Yeah, I got 2 new ones. Venomage and Seer. Not bad even, if I say so myself. Seer isn't as good early on as for late to end game accounts, but she's still really good. Venomage is the main MVP on my account now because of this decrease attack. It's incredibly impactful, and also she has this passive which gives more survivability for clan boss. So my team would be something like Venomage, Tagore, Geo, maybe Apothecary, and then Alice. What the goal was here, like 6 point something mil, right? 6.6 I think. Should be full auto by now, like my gear is way better. Yo, Jertic, how are we doing? I got Venomage and Seer yesterday. Maybe the luck has turned, I don't know. My big issue though is that I don't have epic books. And seemingly none of the tournaments I can do drop any of them, so yeah. Which is why I'm actually considering using legendary books to book Venomage and Geo. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people feed Seer, because if you just read her skill set alone, you wouldn't think that she's actually good. Like, why would I want to remove buffs? That doesn't make sense. But it kinda does make sense. If you know, you know. Can't really blame anyone for feeding her either. Like, the game doesn't exactly tell you that much about what she does. What did I miss? Yesterday I was pulling champs for fun. I got Seer and Venomage, but nothing else really. Yeah, early on there was no CCs. That's what contributed a lot to HellHades' success. He was one of the first CCs for the game. Yeah, I guess I could actually do the dungeon divers. I don't know. I wonder how many points it is. My dungeon diver started before level 50, so I'm guessing it's gonna be low-ish points. But also I'm not sure if the below level 51 gives you epic books. I need to check. Because there was also that compensation reward that gave you like 1 billion auto battles, so I wouldn't mind using all of my energy and gems and auto battles, even just for one epic book. Because that's the main thing that holds me back right now, is epic books. Once Geo and Venomage are fully booked, I'm sure I can easily make a 2-key Nightmare team, easily. I mean, the compensation was fine. You kinda have to have these realistic expectations about the company and what the compensations usually look like. So in comparison, it was fine. Because realistically, the compensation is usually like 1 energy refill and 5 brews. People were mad they couldn't snipe at champion chase. Yeah, that's funny. Wonder if they would be mad if they tried to snipe but then got counter-sniped. Why didn't my game crash? I spent shots for nothing. Needed to fully book the 4 epics I've used books on so far. The 5th is looking to go the same way, so painful. Yeah. That's how it goes. I have 2 fully booked. Tagore and Ugo, and I have to get Geo A3 and Venomage A2 fully booked. Preferably Venomage A3 as well. Wonder what the optimizer is telling me right now about my clan boss chances. I already know that I can easily make a 2-key nightmare team, but I'm not sure if somebody else has run one already. Yeah, like this is weak. Wonder if the optimizer already has my Venom. Yep. So like here you just sub out Gale for Venom Agent done. That's pretty much exactly the team I was thinking about, except not Wukong but Alice instead. So it would be this team but sub out Wukong for Alice and Gale for Venom Age. So that'd be the 2-key team easily. Wonder if anyone's seen Ultra Nightmare. 8 mil. That's so not worth it. You're gonna need like how many keys? Like 7 keys to get the top chest. Yo, Black and White, how are we? Going pretty good. I got Venom Age and I got Seer. I would say they're pretty okay. Could be better, could have been like HellHades. But I'll take a Venom Age and a Seer, why not? I'm humble like that. Lost another clan member today to the not following simple rules of not taking 3 elite clan quests. Yeah, reading is hard. Me not know how read give me quest. Probably just should have awarded Queen to the top 3 and have been done with it. I mean, I don't know, like it all comes back to how much money you make on average from one person wanting the champion, right? And do you actually lose anything if you don't give out the champion? Like raid players always say that I'm gonna quit because X, Y, and Z, and the reality is that they are not going anywhere. So Plarim needs to like royally fuck up for anyone to actually do anything about it. My only line with Plarium is when I would actually quit, like on the spot, is if soul stones become mandatory to do fusions. That's like my limit. That's when I would instantly quit the game. Unless they make soul stones like so incredibly grindable that you can straight up go to Iron Twins, do 3 runs whenever and come out with the mortal soulstone, then sure. Yeah, realistically the only way is either Iron Twins 15 or Hydra. And even then you only get like 20 per week. And if you think about like soul chase events and how few points usually you get from mortal soulstones, realistically you'd probably need 2 to 3 months of saving just for one event. So if soulstones ever become mandatory to do fusions, then I'm out. I guess we could just end this, like there's no real benefit going further, because I know 2 is my cap, I can't do more than 2. Might as well go punch the normal, even though I think this isn't gonna work. I wonder if Geo at Geo at level 40 something would already be better than K. I'm not gonna put too much effort into this. Probably just one run, unless the RNG is absolutely god awful. But we are landing the leech, we landed the brimstone on first turn. So far so good. I think there's a lot of room to expand on making soulstones actually grindable. Because the rates are so abysmal that if you require people to spend, let's say 150 energy per soulstone, they would absolutely do it, and they wouldn't actually get that good souls, at least not anytime soon. I'd be happier if they did a soulstone and summon rush hero path, make them optional extra to help with summon event. I mean, yes and no. Like usually when there's 2 things contributing to completing an event, the point requirements are really inflated. Like how many points did you need for the last path event to just get the champion fragments? Like 40,000? Which was like, what, 12 sacred shards? So they are always really heavily inflated, which is the main issue. Did a tempo of Mortar Souls today, highest you got was a 2-star rare. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. I bought soulstones once on my main, and like I must have spent like 300 bucks and I got absolutely fuck all. Like not even one usable soul. This is going a lot better than I thought. And this is normal. Not easy anymore. Yeah, this is gonna be the run we keep no matter what. Decent RNG. But yeah, I'm gonna have a look at all the events, decide what I wanna do, because I really need those epic books. We are down bad for epic books. Arena check, we will go after this Mr. Nightbot, thank you very much. I really need to do Chimera on my main account. I don't wanna... I don't dislike Chimera, I just dislike the fact that you feel so heavily forced to do it. It's mostly the gemstones for main accounts. There's a lot of ways to acquire the relics. There's a lot of events, there's a lot of everything. So it's mostly the gemstones that you need on main. Yeah, the run was gonna end there anyway, I think. Don't have enough healing to out-heal the poisons at all. That should be a chest, right? 4 point something million. Yep, nice. I'm happy with that. Let's see, does anything here give epic books? 3.5k, so that's like 5k-ish energy, I think. If I spend all my gems, all my everything, I already bought these. It would be close. What about this? Oh yeah, I'm also kinda close to getting a big boy shard. Like, I don't mind selling all of this. Maybe we can actually do this. Venomancer is not strong enough, but Geo might actually be. Land the burn, come on, not like this, not like this. Not good. Land the leech, yay, something landed. Oh yeah, I needed the arena. Arena grind just never ends. There's always more arena to come. Which in a way is kind of cool actually. Like, I don't mind there being these quote-unquote endless grinds. Well, Classic Arena isn't endless, it takes about 3 years of casual-ish play to complete, and by casual I mean you actually have to play every single day, but not that much. Now the question is, can we survive the big nuke that's coming up at 50%? Tagore might need more resist, because I'm pretty sure it's easy if Tagore doesn't build up the stacks. But because he builds up the stacks, then it boss is gonna hit him harder, and this happens. I mean, there's a chance, I guess. Come on, don't die. No, don't get one shot. Okay, somebody's alive. There's hope. Oh, I should have healed. I definitely should have healed. Go on, Geo, get him. No. So close. How much resistance do I need for stage 9? Because that's the goal. Let's have a little look. Dungeons, Iron Wings, Magic, Normal, Stage 9. 280 is a lot. How much does he have now? So I need 100 more resist. Well, basically that's fixable by one decent resistance banner if we have one. We do not have one. Let's have a little look at the optimizer. Reset everything, Tagore. So we would need 280 resist and 200 speed. Let's not steal. Not gonna happen. What about with glyphs? So with glyphs we can actually get that's interesting. And everything's kinda upgraded already. We don't really need to upgrade that much. I think this makes a lot of sense. Because resistance to go is really good for a lot of content. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I think this makes a lot of sense. No, I'm not gonna use. No, we do need to upgrade the gloves. Let's see. Surely. That's really cheap. Got really lucky. Use some glyphs. More resist. 280 was the goal. Again, it's just the free-to-play that lags. The main never lags. How close are we to 280? 20 more. Any resistance we can glyph? Well, we can glyph the speed as well. Need more resist. I probably put too high glyphs because I can't really get that high. And it's still okay, it's kinda close, 11 away. Oh yeah, and we should probably select a blessing. I don't even know how long I've had the Tagore blessing, I just never selected one. So, is there anything that actually helps him though? I mean, emergency heal seems cool. This actually works for Fire Knight. Kinda. Then again, Phantom Touch is usually the way to go. Or maybe I just want cruelty. Maybe cruelty is the play for just about everyone because you just kill everything a lot faster. Yeah, sure. That's plus 4.5k HP, so we are basically back to where we started in terms of HP, but we are behind on defense. That's fine. I'm not too concerned on that. Get everything plus 8. This is the easiest double flat HP I've seen in my life. Oh, I was jinxing it. Okay, we try again. Need a lot of big oil. Need 2 more level 6 Ascension Masteries for mission. Ascension Accessories for mission. Yeah, early on getting the oil is kinda rough. But eventually what will happen is that you don't need the oil anymore, you just need the dust. I have enough oil to fully ascend like, I wanna say like 8 or 10 artifacts on my main, but I don't have any oil. Also here Venom Mage might be a lot better. I just need books, I need levels, I need everything. Come on, stop cleansing. Can you just perish? Be a nice little boss and just perish. Yikes. Get the leech. We got the leech. Get the burn. How is it always the burn that fails? I don't get it. Like, I remember on my main when I used a unboot Geo, it was always the burn that misses. It's never the weaken. There has to be some code that only allows the burn to miss. I'm a bit concerned that if level 8 is this hard, then we might not have a chance against level 9. We'll see. So Geo and Tagore are like mega carrying this. No! It's gonna be so close again. Ah! Maybe I'm stretching a bit too far, I don't know. I don't wanna spend a billion energy just to fail that again and again. This is also really close. Wonder if I have any buff extenders already. Oh yeah, we have this girl. Do we have potions? So I wanna upgrade Veno and Sandlast. We don't have potions. That makes me very, very sad. I mean, we need the magic potions anyway, so we need way more than this. Will the potion grind never end? I think the play here is to level Geo and Veno. And actually I'm gonna do a faster stage. I'm gonna just speed farm 11 while leveling people up. This should be like mega fast now. Actually, Gale and Alice need to be a bit faster. Geo is actually an MVP for this. Maybe I should be grinding a lot higher stage now that I got Geo when I think about it. Because if I make the team like Geo, Mangi, Ugotagore, Alice. And the play here is to not use Geos anything until the boss. Then opener, then first use. No, the other way around. Oh, this has to be opener, then all priorities. Monkey can also go opener, then A3 first use. Let's see if this works. Because if we can get to stage 20, then it's a lot easier to get the potions. But 20 is quite difficult. Wait, this is the wrong team. I forgot to select the team. There's no way this is gonna work, but I'm gonna let it run anyway. Maybe it does work. We are just gonna get destroyed by the boss. Veno is still alive, kinda. Not for long though. Landed the burn, landed the everything. Oh yeah, that guy cleanses, I forgot. Yoink, my buffs now. I mean, this probably works actually. Yeah, should be. Yeah, this is fine. Let's see if we can finally get to stage 20 though. I just wanna check these as well. Oh, we already did the dungeon once. Stage 18, go. Now we have a team. Not the A team. That A team was a show back in the 90s. if anybody remembers. Do you guys have any like really old shows that you still rewatch all the time? Mine is definitely South Park. I've rewatched South Park like at least 10 times by now. Not like all of it, but about the first 16 or 17 episodes, because it got kind of weird. They aren't really the South Park they used to be now. Same thing with Simpsons. Oh yeah, I remember Angel, and I actually rewatched Buffy like, I don't know, like 6 months ago, I think. Buffy is also like my childhood safe place. There was another spin-off as well. There was Buffy, then there was Angel, then I think there was a third one. And there was also a movie. There was also a Buffy movie. This is going really well, actually. I don't think the boss is gonna hit that hard now. And eventually Geo is gonna get another turn. Like, that's a fat shield, and Monkey doesn't have enough accuracy, which is a bit sad, but it's fine. As long as the ads go down and Geo gets going, then it's fine. We got the turn meter reduction, we got the buff steal. That kinda hurts. Go on, Geo. Show everyone why you are the favorite garden gnome of all time. Almost too easy. Give me some big potions. I wonder if there's anything I can do to get Monkey's accuracy up a little. Let's spend the rest of the silver, why not? We don't have anything left anyway. Big fan of cheating on company time. I'm a fan as well. I don't really have a company time, because I have my own company, so I'm always shitting on my own company's time. Hate quick battles in Hydra, the damage is so inconsistent. I did a quick battle on hard on my... Oh no, I think it was on brutal on my main, and the run ended at like 110 turns. Then the next run went to turn cap. Yeah, like every waking hour is both my time and the company time. There's a lot of upsides to working from home and being your own boss, but there's also a lot of downsides. I'd say way more upside though. Oh, Geo is getting resisted, what? I thought he had way, like, plenty of accuracy. Maybe we just got 3% that, I don't know. I think I put Geo's accuracy at like 260 or something. There's no way this guy requires more than 260. Go on, monkey! Yeah, I think 20 is perfectly fine. Geo is doing so much work here. Geo and Tagore is gonna be like my main dream team for everything. One guy does all the damage, one guy makes sure nobody is ever down. Remember to like and subscribe. Let's see if liking the stream actually does something. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. How many superior potions is it to fully ascend epic? Is it 6? I wanna say 6, but I'm not sure. Because I think it's 1 from 3 to 4, then 2 from 4 to 5, then 3 from 5 to 6, but I'm not sure. Hero Ascension Raid. Guide to Champion Ascension. No, it's 5 superior and 15 greater potions. Feel like every content creator has Geo right now. Haven't had it in 6 months. It's a bit odd, really. But I've also seen people getting 4 legendaries by now. Can you imagine 4? There's no way you should have even gotten 1 on raid. Okay, maybe 1, but like 4 is just ridiculous. There was a point in the challenge when I was playing every single day and for quite a while as well. Like a long playtime every single day. And people had more legendaries than I had epics. Because I got my first epic at like day 12 or something. Like it was pretty damn late. What do you guys think about rerolling your accounts for optimal stats? Like in general in Hero Collector games? Do you think it's fine? Do you like doing it? Or do you think the game should be made in a way that it just doesn't matter if you reroll or not? I'm not sure how you would make the game like that. Because realistically there's gonna be like some RNG in the start no matter what. So I'm not sure if it's even possible to make it that you would never need, you would never benefit from rerolling. Come on, monkey, do your thing and strip the buffs. Nice. The team you used last week to get PB of 123 Nightmare with quick battle only did 6. What? 6 mil? Are you sure somebody isn't missing all their gear? Like if the difference is that high, maybe somebody is just missing all their gear. Oh, that's such a nice amount of potions. That makes me happy. Wait, I looked at the wrong column. I need 10 superior and 20 greater potions. And right now we have 4. So I need 6 more. So I am very happy that I can finally do stage 20. Makes this so much easier. Oh yeah, I forgot about the arena. I only got a total of about 7 or 800 mil points on my main. Running quick battle, and I know on manual I can get about 3 billion. But it takes too much time. And the battle isn't fun enough. I don't mind if fights take a long time, like I wouldn't mind at all if there was a battle in raid that took 4 hours. Like, I'm the kind of guy who I will sit there for 4 hours if I'm liking it, if I'm having fun. But the thing about Hydra is that there's not a lot of elements left in it that feel fun. Because what's the main deciding factor in Hydra? It's usually RNG, right? And when RNG decides whether or not you're gonna have a decent run, it's not gonna feel good to do. Just check, no one missing gear. That's just how bad quick battles are for you. Yeah, that's really bad. Hopefully they'll come back and change the amount of quick battles to daily. So you get 5 chances every day. I get it that there's probably concerns that it's gonna overload the servers if people just spam it 24/7. Because it is actually calculating the results in the backend. And I know that takes quite a lot of processing power if tens of thousands of people do it at once. But I don't see the downside of having 5 attempts per day instead of 5 attempts per week. I don't think it would make any difference. Other than it would like actually help people and make people happy. Focus this guy. Go on, laddies. No. Oh yeah, one other thing I was supposed to do on my main was make a new team for this camera rotation, because my current team sucks. I really need to have a team for every single rotation, and there's no reason why I wouldn't be able to do it. It's just the time investment of figuring out the teams and finding the gear. I also have a ton of those free gear tokens. What they need to do for quick battles is if it requires you to do 1 key to unlock it, then that's the bare minimum damage quick battles should do. They shouldn't be able to do less than 1 key. I mean yes and no, because like you aren't required to use the same team for quick battles. So it doesn't really make sense that you could use any random 5 champion. Maybe there would have to be more restrictions, like you have to have the champion that was in the team that contributed to the 1 key. But then it gets really complex to code all the different restrictions into the game. Like having stuff like that isn't easy. It may seem easy, but it's not. Something really simple, like imagine you do 1 key and you had a level 50 in the team. You upgrade that level 50 to level 60 and then ascend them. What happens right now in the game, it thinks that the level 60 is a new champion. So in the game's mind, you just got a new champion when you leveled someone up. So stuff like that would make it really difficult. Because every champion has their own ID and every ascension level of that champion has their own ID as well. So like Ugo level 1, no ascension might be ID number 1, and then level 50, fully ascended might be ID number 7. Also if you switch gear around. I'm always against designing the game in a way where you need to switch your best gear around a lot to beat content. Which is my main issue with Cursed City. Like it's not exactly a requirement, but it makes it so much easier. Thankfully in Coreforge free gear swap, yep. Initially we were kinda against it, like not one person in the team was against it because we wanted to charge people silver or gold or whatever the currency may be. So like nobody was against it for that reason. The only reason why people were against it because they had a bad experience in games that had free gear swapping. And that's the only reason. But the way it's designed now is there's elements to it that makes you wanna invest in that champion's gear in like when it's equipped on that champion, if that makes sense. Which kind of achieves both, right? So you have the option to freely swap gear around, especially early game, where it matters a lot more. But then late to end game, there's ways to min-max your gear. I do think that the way it's designed will make early game so much more fun. Love the filter options for don't have distance on gear. Yep. It's so good. It's also against one of those, like I call them easy wins. Like every single game in the world should have that option if they have any sorts of gear filtering system. Like easy win would be to remove this brew. That's a nice example of easy win. Imagine if you make an update to raid and you post announcement on Discord at everyone. We decided to remove brews from possible rewards from dungeons. Every single player would be extremely happy. They would go to the dungeon, they would spend energy, they would feel good that they are not getting shafted anymore. Or replace it with something that's actually valuable, like, I don't know, relic material. Not the freaking brews. Will there be an option for showing unleveled gear first? Possibly. I can post it right now as a community feedback. We have our own little special channel for community feedback on top of the game threads. It loves seeing unleveled gear, so I don't have to hunt for it. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. There's also one concern that comes with those filters is that there can be a thing that's just too much. Like if you have a filter for absolutely everything, you're gonna have like 70 different checkboxes on your screen, and that's just too much info to show. There is one workaround which is like enable advanced filtering or whatever, but then there's the question what is advanced and what isn't, and how much do you want or how much do you need to show to the average player who doesn't need it. So there's a lot of nuance that goes into showing information. Like if you open Rage gear filter, there's like 2 pages of filters right now and they still don't have nearly everything. There's actually surprisingly a lot that goes into the art of showing information. Like every single buff icon here has been carefully thought about, like where you place it, how do you show it, how big the numbers are, how big the icons are, where are they placed on top of the health bar, so are they on top of character portraits down here, how do you showcase the hero skills, how do you change the background when it goes on cooldown, how do you indicate what's passive and what's not, and if passive has a cooldown or a trigger, do you include it? And there's so much that goes on. Even the round and time here, like those matter as well. And there's a lot of color codes, like buffs are usually blue. And that tends to apply on every game. Or like the color red is usually indicator of you having to do something or exiting. So like if I wanna exit my tavern, I'm gonna press this red button here. What was I supposed to do? Oh yeah, arena. I might regret this one actually. I'm definitely gonna regret this one. Oh, unless there is hope. Nice, we're actually gonna win. Maybe. How is he counter-attacking every single hit? Come on, stop it. Oh, we are actually gonna lose. Never mind, we're actually gonna win. Wow, that was a roller coaster and a half. Come on, stop killing my monkey. Go, monkey. Yeah, Lady Annabelle. She's too strong. Now, how many points can I realistically get here? I have 400, so I need 3k more. If I burn every single one of my gems, I would get 560 divided by 40 times 120 plus 2326. So I would have 4000 energy. Yo, Mori, how are we doing? I'm trying to calculate if I can get 3000 points to get this nice purple book here. It might be a bit too far away, I don't know. Math is hard. Imagine a game that makes you do math. No, that's still not happening. I need the second monitor, then I can stream Dota. I don't know if there's a way to get like chat overlay in Dota that isn't disrupting my own view. Surely there's a way. Where would you place it though? Like, this game is mega streaming friendly because you can have a really small window, then just scale it up. But in any like MMOs or MOBAs or FPS games, you really have to have that full screen. I don't think there's any way around it. Can I get 3000 points with 4000 energy? Let's see the... there's a graph somewhere. I was thinking I'm gonna do Dragon because I want the speed and I don't think I can beat Event Dungeon stage 20. Where's the graph? I know I've seen it somewhere. Stage reward odds, stage 20. Event points per refill. Event points per run. 12.16 or 16 energy, so that's 12.16 divided by 16.76 per energy times 4k. So I would actually get to 3000. So I think what I'm gonna do, this is after stream, I'm gonna go stage 20. I'm gonna open up all of these because they are gonna expire in a day anyway. I'm just gonna do 4000 energy worth of dragon. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Because that gives me a event book and I don't know if there's dragon tournament here. No. Is there one starting? No. I don't really care. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna burn all of my energy to get this one book. Can we get 10 more gems somewhere? So I can get one more refill. I mean, I can probably do this. Win 3 artifacts or accessories. Might as well. So it's probably gonna be... Is it gonna be Geo? Does Geo do enough? That's the question. I think 2 revivers is better. Let's see how consistent this looks. Arena check. We already did arena, Mr. Nightbot. Go away. Venomite should eventually go to Dragon Deep. Yeah, for sure. She does need a lot of levels though. So Zabita just falls over again and again. And Gale falls over as well. This might be rough because nobody has lifesteal anymore. Maybe it's time to revisit the lifesteal plan. But like Tagore is strong, Tagore isn't gonna die. The question is if everybody else dies at the boss and we can't kill the boss. Is it a big difference if I just do stage 16? Stage 16 might also be more points. I can't really find the graph for stage 16 though. Maybe it's somewhere. That's Hydra drop rates, Clan boss drop rates. Potion keep rate, that's stage 20 and up. I'm gonna ask in Discord if anybody has. This looks fine. I think Sabita just isn't doing anything though. The only thing she does is sometimes give me increased attack and that's it. So it should either be Monkey or it should be Geo. Geo does also have War Master, which makes killing the boss a lot easier. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be Geo instead of Sabita. Like the only time Sabita would get to revive is if Tagore is already dead. And if Tagore is dead, the run is over. Another decent option would be Apothecary actually. Yeah, I'm gonna try this same team just with Geo instead of Sabita. Wonder if there's any team that Venomage doesn't get to. Maybe Fire Knight and that's it. Yeah, I'm not gonna do like stage 3 or stage 7 or stage 10. It's either gonna be 16 or 20. And I don't recommend anyone to ever do stage 3 or stage what, like whatever single digit number you have in mind. It's never worth sacrificing all of your gear gains just to save like 1000 energy. Unless you absolutely have to do it to complete the fusion, then okay. But besides that, no. So let's replace Sabita with Geo. I guess Geo already prioritizes this on the boss wave, but might as well make sure. Gale needs to prioritize this. At least can use the A3, just not the A2. I think Tagore needs to prioritize the revive. Stage 3 is good to find when you wake up and have 30 minutes left to complete dungeon dive. I mean, sure, that makes sense. That's absolutely valid as well. A shield set Geo would actually be really good to have, but I don't think there's any way I can get shield set on him. Or shield on Ugo or Tagore. Tagore would technically be the easiest if I just gave up on the resistance. But I really wanna keep the resistance. The high resist is so nice. Because when your reviver resists everything, it means they usually don't die. And it makes everything so much easier. Just get the resist banner, yeah. I already have like 270, which is more than enough, I'm pretty sure anyway. Can you even resist the poisons? I don't think you can. You can resist everything else though. Like, let's see. Oh, you can resist these. You can't resist the stun, but you can resist the poison. So let's see if Tagore is gonna get poisoned. Yeah, he resists everything. War Master is so broken in this game, like holy shit. You do 4000 normal damage, then 56,000 War Master damage. That makes no sense. Yeah, this team feels so much better. I think it's a lot faster as well. Yeah, this is the team we are gonna run. Speed, needs to have crit rate speed. Next one, Affinity Potion. Do I still wanna grind potions today? Like, realistically, how long is it gonna take me to get Venomancer to 6 star? Like, at least a week. Because I am gonna grind gear, I need gear. And I need the epic book. Still seeing 4-star gear in the shop. Godforge's gonna be way better. Yeah. I don't know if we talk about a lot about the market. I know we've shown a picture where there is a market. I'm not sure how much we've talked about it. It's so much easier to make like mechanics that make sense when you know all the devs and you actually communicate all the time. So let's see, stage 16. I got the graph. Stage 16. Dungeon Divers 0.76. 0.764 versus 0.760. So you get like 0.5% better efficiency. This is what I talk about when I say that there's no reason to do low level. I'm not sure if you can see this on stream. Maybe my head is in the way. But yeah, it's 0.8 per energy in stage 3 and 0.76 in stage 20. So you are getting 5% efficiency while sacrificing practically all of your gear. It doesn't make any sense. And to put that into perspective, it's basically if you need 5000 energy to do Dungeon Divers, you are giving up, you are saving 250 energy or 2 refills. over 5,000 energy. Like, there's no reason. Yeah, I'd imagine the market is actually gonna make sense. Because what's the point of having content in your game that people don't wanna interact with? Like, either have a good market or don't have a market at all. Like, that's my view at least. Still quite a while away from my clan boss key. We're gonna sit at Dragon 20 for a while. Then after a while it's gonna be the end of the stream. And I'm gonna finish it off stream because it's gonna take a really long time. Like ridiculously long. Because I'm planning to use everything I have. I do pray that the game doesn't crash overnight. So I'm gonna do 231 times. Wait, not quite. I don't even have that much energy. Let's see, 3,920, 123 runs. Each run takes about 3 minutes. Divided by 60, so it's gonna take me a bit over 6 hours to use all the energy. So that's why we are not gonna do it on stream. Although it would be probably amazing content to sit at Dragon for 6 hours. Arena check, we already did arena, Mr. Nightbot, go away. Everybody's falling over. But have no fear because Tagore is here. Eventually he'll actually revive people. Any day now. Surely I didn't disable the revive here. Oh, there we go. I just realized something. I shouldn't have used all the gems right away. I should have ticked the box that says use gems for refills. Because over so many runs I would have gotten like extra 3 or 4 runs probably just from the energy that regens normally. Oh well, what's done is done. Main thing is that I wanna see that this is absolutely consistent. Which it should be, because Tagore isn't getting poisoned. So Tagore will always get to revive. Especially when Geosphere lands, it makes this really, like, really comfortable. The dragon just takes so much damage and we are basically guaranteed the brimstone on every run. Which on its own is like 40% of the boss's total HP. Well, not 40%, like 30%. What other events do you think Raid has like room for lack of a better term? Like community events. I know there used to be those like epic only or rare only clan boss teams that Deadwood Jedi did. But is that too much of a hassle for people to get interested in? Because there's not honestly that much community engagement in Raid. Like everybody just does their own thing. So I'm trying to think about what would be fun. What would get people excited? Is it maybe some sort of like creator clash? Team of 4 creators on each side battle each other and do whatever. Maybe it's faction wars but for dungeons. Like you can pick any faction and whoever gets the fastest time in the highest stage of like Ice Golem wins something, I don't know. What's the lowest possible team power you can use to beat up Ultra Nightmare Clan boss? What's the slowest team to beat up stage 20 Fire Knight? Like you'd have to go as slow as possible and your highest speed counts. Got a mythic shield today with red speed roll 3 times at 29 speed, nice. That's faster than my fastest shield. My fastest is 28. Mine is supersonic. I would rather have it in perception, to be honest. Especially if it has accuracy as well. One thing that makes stats kinda imbalanced in Raid is that you can use glyphs. And what I mean by that is that just by having the stat alone, you get the option to use a glyph, which is like 1.5 rolls. So there's less impact on the actual rolls itself than just having the roll in the gear. Could be any but 2 teams and raids, and what do you mean by that? I'm not sure I understand. How does survey do as who you vote for? Like vote for the content creators? The 2x schedule is completely out of whack, like there's no way to predict it. Oh, there's energy here again. Although the shot is tempting, the energy is the smart choice. So now I have 4178 energy to use. I'm gonna post that on the HH Gaming channel. Just to poke fun at the guys. Peak efficiency. I mean, it kinda pays off because I get a epic book now. Because I'm gonna do the dungeon divers overnight. probably like actually horrible efficiency because I'm not doing a fusion with it, or I'm not doing some bad event that gives you 7 books or whatever. But I do also need the gear, like speed is always useful, just the stats alone are always useful. I could use somebody in actually good lifesteal gear. Yeah, I need to sit on that idea of like making some sort of community event. I do want to make it really interesting, like I don't want it to be something like who gets the most damage in clan boss, like that's boring. That's just the most giga Kraken account you are ever gonna see makes a team with, and that's not fun. It needs to be something new and something interesting. I don't know, just an idea. But I'll think about it. If it's good enough, I'm sure I can bribe someone in the HH gaming team to give it some promotion. That's one crazy glove. Is that on the free to play or on the main? Armenian just sent me this. That's a decent glove, I'd say. I swear there's some sort of like hidden rigged system with the market pieces. Because whenever I see an item that's like 8 or 9 mil, it's really often like really good stats, like almost perfect ones. Then when there's some random garbage for 3 mil, it never has anything decent on it. It happens every single time. First to go from gold 1 to gold 4 in live arena with wrestle. You know the funny thing about that, like, I'm pretty sure that's possible. Because how the matchmaking in this game works. And you need to lose a lot to actually lose rank. Even in gold 3 you have to lose 6 fights for every 3 wins. Or where you have to lose 7 for every 4 wins to actually lose rank. Which is like 30 something percent. About 37% win rate, and it's really rare to see anybody have 37% win rate. So if you make a conventional like early game noob team, something like Spirit Hose, Apothecary, War Maiden and K. Like that's all rares, right? And then you give them 350 speed, you get the K like 8000 attack in 350% crit damage merciless. It's actually gonna work. You would just need 2 nukers. I still haven't bought anything from the market. Maybe one day. All the devices are going off at the same time. Phone is beeping. Discord is beeping. Watch that the CC challenge for sure. Yeah, that could be interesting. Winner will be the one with the highest win percentage. When they reach whatever called 4 milestones set out beforehand. Yeah, that would be. I mean, the best part about it that it would be like watching somebody suffer, which is usually really popular in this game. Like people wanna see other people suffer and go through grinds that are absolutely horrendous and nobody wants to do. That applies for most games actually when I think about it. Like the most popular content is always something where somebody is getting angry or frustrated. Even in FPS games, like all the popular videos are somebody getting trolled or losing their temper or whatever. Games like Getting Over It, Only Up, Souls game, Lethal Company, yeah. There's always like 50 popular clips of somebody raging for every one clip of somebody actually succeeding in the game. I have completed Getting Over It, by the way. Just saying. It took me, I wanna say, like 5-6 hours maybe. I haven't played Only Up though, maybe I should play that next. I think I've played the Souls games once. I'm kinda afraid that I'm too slow to be any good at them. Then again, the boss fights are mostly about memorizing a pattern. Because once you remember every single boss attack, you remember every single thing you need to do, and it's usually the same. Like that's at least that's my understanding on the game, given that I haven't actually played it. There's also the new-ish Soul-like game that's not actually like Dark Souls series, but just mimics it a lot. I can't remember, like it's in some sort of samurai setting. And it was really popular at some point. Ghost of Tsushima, yeah, that's the one. Gio is getting closer to 60. I'm gonna check if I can get him to 60 by dumping all my brews. Because I wanna keep progressing on the missions. And I have a mission to beat up, so not beat up something, but level 5 people to 60. I don't have any force brews, but like I don't mind using all my other ones. One game I really wanna invest a lot of time in is the new Doom game that's coming out. When is Dune Awakening coming out? May 20. So maybe May 20 is either 24-hour stream or it's a day I don't stream at all because I'm playing a game. Dune, D-U-N-E, Dune Awakening. Like you get to probably fight and ride those freaking sandworms. You'll be able to do all kinds of things with the voice and all sorts of really cool stuff that work really well in games. New Doom game. Is there a Doom game coming out? New Doom game. Doom the Dark Ages coming 2025. Looks kinda sweet. Back in my day we had Doom 1. Oh yeah, I remember some guy making a Doom 1 run on a smart fridge. I still remember that picture so well. Guy was playing Doom on the fridge. Why can't I copy and paste the images? There we go, that's the image of somebody getting Doom to run on a fridge. I thought that was like peak encapsulation of how far technology has come. Something that you needed a specific machine and a really expensive machine is now being run on a fridge. Hedgie and Alice cleaning up Cold 1 Live Arena. I still hate facing Hedgie teams, even though they are a lot weaker than they used to be. They're still so annoying. Because you can, like, I mean, I guess if I wanted to play Live Arena properly, I should have every single champion stone skin. It's just so boring. I hate when games tend to push you towards these very stale meta builds. Like, sure, stone skin is meta and it's gonna stay meta until they drastically change how either stone skin works or they give you a very accessible way of dealing with stone skin. Like, there would have to be a fusion champion that places 3 bombs on, like, start of battle. Something dumb. Check your Discord, I shall. They put Doom on ultrasound, what? There's an entire subreddit called It Runs Doom. It's great. I love how nerds and gamers like just go fully YOLO in one specific thing. Like making Doom run on pretty much any machine out there. This is probably the worst possible RNG we are ever gonna get. And it's still not even close to failing. Hedgie teams are just swap your speed team to full stone skin team. What if they last pick Hedgie though? Still using Hedgie in Gold 4 Live Arena since there are still tons of players using speed leads and Hedgie can win speed wars. Yeah, makes sense. I don't understand why it was 50-50 to begin with. There's no other buff in game that's 50-50, not even one. So why did Stone Skin have to be special, and why didn't they realize on the first week that Stone Skin was out that it's too strong? Like, I always say that it's fine to notice that we fucked up, and it's fine to fuck up. Only thing that actually matters is how you respond when you do fuck up. I make mistakes every day, I say dumb shit, I do dumb shit. That's normal, that's part of being a human. But if you can't ever admit to your mistakes, then you're really down deep. Like, that's bad. Like it applies for companies and it applies for people. Making mistakes is normal, it's how you deal with those mistakes. Oh wow, you can now zoom in kind of far. Is this new? I don't think you could have zoomed this far before. Am I completely losing it or is this new? Wasn't the max zoom like here? No, it's here. This has to be new, right? This feels wrong. Like this is wrong. This shouldn't be allowed to exist. This goes against anything I've ever believed or witnessed in this game. You can zoom out here as well. This angle makes the fight look like really pathetic and small. When you compare to this. Maybe I'm just losing it. This energy investment into Dragon is gonna segue nicely to a big fat gear cleansing and rolling stream on Friday. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm gonna roll anything, but I am gonna cleanse. I hate having gear to cleanse. I like a nice tidy inventory. Oh, speed gear. Love seeing the speed. One last arena check. Then we are gonna call it the end of the stream. We will be back on Friday, same time as ever, 6 PM UTC, 1 PM EST. And it's gonna be mostly just the usual grinds and cleansing whatever gear we get from 4000 energy on Dragon. Ideally you'd wanna do this during like the speed 2x or like some sort of fusion. But I do want the book, like I'm down bad for epic books right now, like really down bad. So this is the main thing why I'm doing this. Oh, this actually lasts until Friday. So we are gonna get this on Friday as well. And I don't think there were any epic books here, unfortunately. Yeah, nothing has epic books. So that's the plan. I'm gonna leave you guys with this view. Check this, check this. I mean, don't really need this. Not gonna sell anything at all. It's just gonna be all the multi-battles we have. And tomorrow morning we are gonna wake up to about 260-ish pieces of gear. That's gonna be me for the day. We'll catch you guys later on Friday. Have a good one. Bye bye.